Hello, everybody, and welcome back into PPG Paints Arena from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Pittsburgh Penguins and the Toronto Maple Leafs for the first of two times this season here, and ready to get it going underway. Here's the opening face-off from PPG Paints Arena. These two teams have been red hot to start the year. Toronto on a little bit of a slump at the moment. Bit of a skid. Here's Crosby dropping for Malkin. Center to pass. First stop made by Wall. Matthews up the left wing side as Marner ahead. Matthews trying to drop it through his skates back to Marner, but did not combine. Here's Letang in the corner. Gave it away. Marner centering pass. That misses Matthews by a mile. Here's Gensel on it for Pittsburgh. Spinning his own zone. Plays out to Letang. Here's Letang to Gensel. Now up ahead to Malkin on the wing. Here's Crosby through the middle of the ice. In on Wall. Looks and turns around. Looking for a shot. Nothing there. So Marner takes it along for Toronto. Has Matthews going to the net. Passes across. But that did not find his stick. 5 already gone here in the opening period. Nylander breaking in. He's taken down along the boards. Goes in after it in the corner. Dumoulin's there first. But chasing him for the puck was Nylander. Now a big hit at center. Crosby moves in. Looks. Shoots. Wall to save. The rebound. Kept to the outside. Here's a pass back to Pettersson. Corner in front. That deflected and Wall got a piece of it off the pad. Here's another pass in front. That's sent wide. Penguins with good momentum early. Here's Matthews. He'll fire into the Pittsburgh zone. It goes around the boards. Pettersson is on it. He'll play it up ahead on the wing. And Matthews is going after Riley for Matthews. Too in tight for that. Bunting banks it off the back of the goal. Leafs looking to get it back again with Gensel now. Gensel ahead for Letang. Halfway through one scoreless. Here's Letang, and no shot to the net. Bunting ahead to O'Reilly. Dropping off for Matthews. Matthews turned that over through the middle of the ice. Leafs get it back. Riley up for Matthews. He was going for a change. Plays it off. Here's O'Reilly shooting. That didn't get through. Letang. Matthews still can't change. Here come the Pens the other way. 2-on-1. Granlund in front. And a great stop made by Wall. Granlund back to the point. Pettersson. This goes into the corner. Matthews still trying to change. Pettersson for Granlund in front. No shot. And O'Reilly plays that to Hall. Gave that away to Rickard Rakell. Matthews finally changing. Here's Muzzin in the corner for it. Leafs get it back with Hall. Bouncing in front of the net. Here's Tavares. Turned it over. Granlund in front. And a great stop. Joseph Woll, his best of the game so far with 4:07 remaining here in the opening period. Scoreless from Pittsburgh. Well, and you're right about that one. What a huge stop by Joseph Woll. Right place, right time, where he needs to be on the ice to make that save. Draw one. Here's Ruta. Fan on it. Giordano to Achari. Kerfoot through center. Turn that over. Zucker in fires. Stopped by Wall. Went ahead to Achari. 3 to go in the period. Toronto's had a lot of tight games as of late. Here's Yarncroke trying to get a pass. Kulikov ahead to Carter and out. Carter up on the wing to Zucker. He turned that over, and now here's Shen, and he'll just play it down into the Pittsburgh zone. Leafs chase after it. Yarncroke. Here's Yarncroke trying to get to the net. Taken down on that collision. Kulikov to Zucker. Final minute, this opening period scoreless from Pittsburgh as a penalty coming here to Toronto. With just 30 seconds remaining in the opening frame. Noah Chari will head to the box. And Pittsburgh will have 2 minutes on the power play. Here's the face-off to the right side of the Maple Leaf net. The draw. One back by Toronto. Brody ahead to Marner. And he was slashed. No call on that. Rust inside, but it is offside against Pittsburgh. 19 seconds to go here in this opening period. We hope you're enjoying the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Toronto Maple Leafs. First of 2 meetings this season here from Pittsburgh. The draw. One back. This is the 4th of 8 games on the road for Toronto. Drop pass. Here's Aston Reese. Moving in, the former Penguin. He'll drop back. Off the boards, the Leafs will chase after it. Penguins going after it too. Riley took his man, and that's going to be a penalty. With 0.5 seconds to go in the first, interference will be the call, and it'll be a 5-on-3 for the Pittsburgh Penguins in the second period. What an opening period for the Penguins. They looked like the better team. No one scored in the period. It was the goaltending for the Leafs that kept them in this. Shots in that opening period, 5-0 Pittsburgh. It hits her 5-4 Pittsburgh. Faceoffs 3-2 Penguins. No power plays, but Pittsburgh on a 5-on-3 for 1:30 to start the second period. Scoreless through 20 minutes. Welcome into the second period of play here tonight from PPG Paints Arena. The Penguins and the Maple Leafs, first of two meetings this season. Scoreless to the first 20, but Pittsburgh with a 5-on-3 to start the second. Throwing one back, Brody turns that over. Gensel has that on the wing, brings it through center. Into the middle, looking, shooting, and a blocker stop made by Wall. That's played ahead for Brody on the wing. Taken down there on that right side. Russ brings it out. 50 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Toronto takes the puck, and they clear, but it is just kept in, and no, it's out. 52 seconds into the second period. Maple Leafs still looking for their first shot of the night. They've looked anything but so far. Here's the draw, one back, Letang controls. He'll bring it in from that right wing to the middle. Here's Gensel, and a stop made by Wall. Loose puck in front, and he got that too. It was bouncing around and somehow stayed out. Here's Letang. Leafs back after it, still looking for their first shot of the night. O'Reilly was there trying to get it free. Rust on the wing to Malkin. In the middle of the ice, he has Gensel. Here's Gensel, trying to center that. Shen, out of the box, back to full strength. Gensel to Malkin in tight, stop. Wall again, sliding from his left to his right to make that save. Hall to Achari, taken down. The Leafs trying to get it inside again. Crosby back out, Lafferty right back in, and Gensel out again. Here's Crosby, middle of the ice. Has it up that left wing side, plays it to Malkin, shoots, and a blocker stop made by Joseph Wall. Back to the point, there's Letang with it. Leafs trying to get it. Dumoulin is offside. Just past the 5-minute mark of the second period. Scoreless in Pittsburgh. Here tonight, it's been all Penguins. Yeah, Leafs still looking for their first action of putting the puck on net. They have not done that so far in this game. Draw one back by Tavares. Brody to O'Reilly. He'll knock it down into the Pittsburgh zone. Chasing after that on the far wing was Bunting. Dumoulin's to it first. Here's Kapanen. O'Reilly to it. Zucker takes it away and plays it down into the zone. Riley on it. Here's O'Reilly to Tavares. He'll fire down into the zone. Bunting is after it. Michael Bunting. Carter. Here's Letang ahead to Zucker. Zucker on that right wing. Bring it back to Letang. Looking. He turns with it. Still has it. Toronto still without a shot in this game. Letang to Carter. Fires. It's redirected wide. Penguins still have it with good pressure in front. Wall to save. Bouncing puck, and the Leafs get it out. Brody ahead. Tavares. Leafs looking for their first shot. Here's Nylander in front. He dropped it back, and no one was there. Now Rust has a step. Brody getting back, and he'll kick that to Wall where he plays it aside. Nylander for Toronto, moving by. Willie Nylander to the net, centers it over, and they score! The first shot on net for the Leafs, it's Mitch Marner. Set up by William Nylander, and Toronto strikes first. At 12:38 of the second period. Take goals any way you can get them. This one was perfectly executed. Nylander to Marner, and he sneaks it just over that shoulder of Tristan Jarry for a 1-0 Toronto goal. Face off back to center ice. Wall has kept Toronto in this. They have the only goal thanks to him. Draw one back. Peterson up ahead to Raquel. He's in with a move. Shoots. Block. Giordano. Here's Matthews ahead for Nylander. Here come the Leafs again with Nylander. Turning with it. He'll play it off. Gave it away. Trying to get it to Matthews. Now Raquel through center. Raquel to Granlund in front. Rust. And Wall got that. Gave it away. Granlund. Here's Raquel again. And Marner. It's poked out of there by the Leafs. He'll fire it down to the Pittsburgh zone. Chasing after that goes David Kampf. He's on it. Kampf from behind the net. Battling for that puck, but it's Petrie who gets it. Now Granlund out to center. With speed on that wing. Nylander took his man down, and that's going to be a penalty against Toronto. Penguins back to the power play. They did nothing on a 5-on-3 to start the period. So Nylander will head off. Penguins back to the power play for the third time tonight. 0 for 2. Toronto leading 1-0 to goal by Mitch Marner. Here's the face-off. One back by O'Reilly. Muzzin there. Couldn't clear, but O'Reilly gets it off the bounce, and he'll get it the rest of the way down the ice. Chasing after it goes Carter. Gave it away. O'Reilly banks it off the boards. Tried to look for that feed, but never connected. Here's Gensel. Losing it to Hall. To O'Reilly at center, and he was fancy with it and lost it. Now it's poked out by Justin Hall. Carter with Zucker. Here's Malkin on that wing. Minute and a half to go in the period. Penguins enter. Achari's there and back out and down the ice. Good penalty killing by Toronto. Zucker's taken down in the corner, and that's going to be a penalty against Toronto. They touch up a minute, 2 seconds to go in the second period. So a face-off to come here to the left side of the net. Here we go. One back picked up by Riley. Tries to clear and did not. Kept in by the Pens. Good passing. There's a shot in front. Kicked out by Wall. Brody clears it off the boards and back down the ice. Joseph Wall has been a Wall. Toronto leading 1-0 late here in the second period. Raquel ahead to Granlund. And here he comes through center on this 5-on-4 now. That's a 5-minute minor. It's going to end up being... There's a turnover in front. Wall another stop. Leafs clear, and it's 1-0 Toronto after 2. Shots to goal in the game are 13-1 Pittsburgh, but it's 1-0 Toronto. Hits are 9-8 Penguins. Face-off 6-5 Toronto. Power plays Penguins 0 for 3. Toronto hasn't had one. Pittsburgh on a 4-minute power play to start the third. Welcome into the third period tonight from PPG Paints Arena. Pittsburgh has dominated, but they're down 1-0 to start the third. They've only only have allowed one shot on goal, and it's in the net. They have put 13 on net and haven't scored on Joseph Wall. Here's Letang through center on this power play. It's given away. Achari has it shorthanded. No Achari on a steal. And Gensel got it back with Letang. Malkin, that's poked away by TJ Brody. Here's Letang on it again. Gensel to the middle of the ice. He has Rust, and now on that right wing, Malkin. Center and pass turned over, and Lafferty sends it back down the ice. Curry plays that out to Letang. Penguins trying to set up on this power play. Gensel's on it. Taken to the boards by Morgan Riley. He's there. Tries to clear. Goes off one of the Leafs and out of play. Just about under 2 gone here, third period. 1-0 Toronto on top. We hope you're enjoying from Pittsburgh. 4th of 8 games on this road trip for Toronto. Longest road trip of the season for them. Here's Letang. He fired right on. Stopped. And the Leafs get ahead with Brody. TJ Brody for Calle Yarncroke. He'll play it across. Leafs to it with Bunting. Back in front, that missed Yarncroke. Toronto still without a shorthanded goal this year. The only team without one. Here's Brody looking for Yarncroke. The pass misses and comes back out and down the ice. It's a breakaway. Here's Poling alone. Stopped by Wall. Huge save on a breakaway on the power play, and he keeps it out to keep it 1-0 Toronto. Here's Brody moving in. Center's in front. They hit a stick. Too much passing by the Leafs in this game. Now a 3-on-1 for Pittsburgh. Cap it in the Granlund. Stopped by Wall. Bouncing puck sent wide. Penguins on it again. It goes in behind the net. Power play's done. The Penguins do nothing on a 5-minute minor. Here's Kerfoot moving in. Alex Kerfoot! He scores! What a drag move by Kerfoot. He gets through the D and puts it on his strong forehand past the left pad of Tristan Jarry. And it's 2-0 Leafs. That is a huge goal. Look at this. Perfect movement executed by Alex Kerfoot. 2-0 Toronto. The face-off coming here. 2-0 Leafs. Bunting gave that away. Russ is in. Left side. Granlund fires and a stop made by Wall. Played ahead to Calle Yarncroke. Here come the Leafs again. Yarncroke with it. Yarncroke with speed to the net. Shoots. That deflected. Leafs got it back. Now that bouncing puck finds Pittsburgh and they'll get it out to center. Raquel on that wing. Matthews is on it. Muzzin over skates. Raquel a break. He scores! Ricard Raquel with 12:44 to go. It's a 2-1 game. Too many breakaways, too many opportunities given up by the Maple Leafs in this game, and there goes the shutout for Joseph Wall. No chance. A beautiful fake and put in on the backhand. 2-1 game. Raw here. One back controlled by the Leafs. Marner has it at center. He'll fire down to the Pittsburgh zone. It goes far and around the boards. Rust to Raquel. Now for Letang. Here come the Penguins out to center with it. Muzzin trying to cover that. He did. Jake Muzzin off to the races. Has Marner going to the net. The pass deflected away from him. Got it back to himself. Matthews joins the rush. And now in the corner, Letang. Matthews goes back into the left corner. Dumoulin taken down. Nylander with it for Toronto. William Nylander spinning. Playing it in front. And that was Marner with a good try, but Jarry got the pad down and kept it out. 8.5 to go, 2-1 Toronto. Here's Granlund on the steal to the net. And Wall made the save. Nylander for the Leafs, ahead on that right wing. Here comes Toronto inside. Nylander centers, and Jarry makes the stop on David Kampf. 7:05 to go. 2-1 Toronto from Pittsburgh. We hope you're enjoying this one. Face-off coming. And here we go. Draw one back, controlled on that wing. Maple Leafs will take on the Rangers in New York next on this 8-game road trip. Malkin fires, and Wall made the save. Leafs couldn't get it out. Now they do. It's Justin Hall. 5.5 to go in the third period. Hall weaves his way in, centers. It deflected in front, but missed the stick of Zach Aston Reese, the former Penguin. Here's Hall to Giordano. Tavares will just clock it in the zone, but it comes out and back down the ice. Under 4 to go here, third period. Toronto 2, Pittsburgh 1. Pittsburgh has been the better team, but the Leafs have the lead. Here's Lafferty chipping it in and chasing after it. Sam Lafferty lost it to Petrie. Now to Crosby. Up on the wing, Malkin. Malkin shoots. Wall to stop. Goes in behind the net. Leafs try to dig it free. There's a pass. It's blocked by Tavares. On a knee by the bid by Crosby. Now here's Sam Lafferty. Kept to the outside, turning it back. Gave that away, Gensel. Last minute of play here in the third period. Granlund is in with a break. And it's cut and sent wide. Back in front. Wall makes a great stop. Schenn clears to the empty net. That's off the boards and back down the ice. Race to it. Yarncroke. That's sticked away by Jarry. Final minute here. Calle Yarncroke trying to keep it in for Toronto. Lafferty's on it for Yarncroke in front. It went in. A 3-1 Toronto lead. A late goal that sneaks its way home for Calle Yarncroke with just 30 seconds left to make it a 3-1 Toronto lead. Look at this, just a pass up front, and he just taps it underneath the pad of Jarry and in. Face-off back to center, 30.7 seconds left. Pittsburgh had a great chance in front. Wall shut it down, and now the Penguins down by 2 here in the final 30 seconds. Letang's on it. Hit in the corner, and here's Granlund. They're still looking to pull the goaltender, and they gave it away. Nylander for Matthews, and he just missed him. Riley moves in. No backhand. He was taken down. Nylander's back after it. 10 seconds left. Leafs have the puck. That's given away at center. Now Marner for Riley. Leafs back in, spinning it off. The pass does not get through for Matthews. Steals it in the corner. Doesn't matter. The Maple Leafs win it. 3-1 over the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight. From Pittsburgh, they'll take on the New York Rangers next.